Welcome to Tales of Wisdom. Today we bring you a tale from the Panchatantra about destiny, desire, and wealth. The story of Merchant's Son. Stay till the end because this ancient tale isn't just about a merchant's son. It's about you and the choices we all face. What does wealth really mean? Is it wrong to desire more? Why does hoarding leave us empty? And how much of life is truly in our hands or already written by destiny? This is more than just a story, it's a mirror. Let's begin. In a bustling town lived a wealthy merchant named Sagaradatta. He had a single son, curious, sincere, and full of wonder. One day, the boy purchased a book for the astonishing sum of 100 rupees. When his father opened it, he found just a single verse inside. You always get what's coming to you. Even the gods can't oppose the laws of destiny. And so I regret nothing and nothing astonishes me. What destiny gives me, no one can take away. Sagaradatta was furious. Foolish boy! You spent 100 rupees on a single verse. How will you survive in this world of trade? From this moment on, you are no longer welcome in my house. And with those harsh words, he banished his only son. Wandering alone, the merchant's son eventually arrived in a distant city. When people asked his name, he simply replied, "You will always get what's coming to you." This cryptic reply earned him a peculiar reputation and he began to be known as "Get What's Coming to You." Elsewhere, Princess Chandravati was attending a grand festival. Amid the celebration, she caught sight of a handsome prince, and in that instant, Kamadeva, the god of love, struck her heart. She sent her lady in waiting to deliver a secret message. The princess is smitten. She begs you to come to her chambers by nightfall. A rope will hang from the window. The prince, tempted yet wise, paused to reflect. A wise man avoids actions that bring shame or dishonor even if no one sees them. So he chose not to go. At that same night, Get What's Coming to You happened to pass by the palace. Seeing a rope hanging from the window, curiosity overtook him and he climbed up. The princess, mistaking him for the prince, welcomed him with food, drinks, and affection, but he remained silent. "Why don't you speak to me? You always get what's coming to you." Startled by the reply, she looked closer and realized her mistake. Furious, she made him climb down and leave immediately. He found shelter in an abandoned temple nearby, but fate had more in store. It turned out the temple was a secret meeting place for a local watchman to cover his tracks. The watchman sent the young man to rest at his own house. But once again, destiny intervened. The merchant's son entered the wrong room where the watchman's daughter, Vinayavati, waited in the dark for her beloved. Mistaking him for her suitor, she married him. Later, puzzled by his silence, she asked, "Why won't you speak? You always get what's coming to you." Recognizing the voice of a stranger, she realized her mistake, cursed her fate, and sent him away. That very night, a grand wedding procession passed by. The groom, Varakirti, was sent to marry a noble princess. As the bride stood upon a beautifully decorated platform, a mad elephant suddenly stormed at the scene. Everyone fled in terror, except the bride, frozen in fear. Get What's Coming to You rushed forward. Calmly, he reassured her, pulled a nail from the platform, and faced the beast. By sheer courage, or destiny, the elephant turned and retreated. When the crowd returned and saw him holding the bride's hand, they were confused and outraged, but the bride stood firm. "He saved me when everyone else ran. I will marry nobody but him." By the morning, the entire city buzzed with this tale. The king arrived, so did the princess, the watchman's daughter, and others. Who are you? Speak! You always get what's coming to you. The princess, recalling the night, whispered, Even the gods can't oppose the laws of destiny. The watchman's daughter remembered her own moment and added, I regret nothing, nothing astonishes me. And the bride reaffirmed, What destiny gives me, no one can take away. Each woman told her story. Moved by the mysteries of fate, the king declared, You are no ordinary man. You shall marry the princess and be the heir to my throne. The watchman offered him his daughter in marriage, and so did the bride's father. And so, get what's coming to you, once cast out, now has 3 wives, thousands of villages, and the full blessing of destiny. In this life, we often resist what happens to us, but this story offers a timeless truth. Destiny is not always visible, but it is always in motion. What is meant for you will find you, no matter the detours, delays, or disappointments. Even the gods can't oppose the laws of destiny, so I regret nothing, and nothing astonishes me. And so, the mouse Hiranyaka finished his tale, falling silent in deep reflection. He continued, After those reflections, I recovered my madness for money. Once I had wealth, I lived in abundance. But what's left of it now? Hiranyaka shared his thoughts. Birth doesn't define worth. Character does. Wisdom does. True wisdom lies in turning away from wrong. True prosperity lies in contentment. Happiness belongs to the joyful, not the greedy. Covering your feet in leather doesn't change the ground beneath you. Greed never rests, no matter how far it travels or how much it grabs, it never finds peace. Greed is sly, it steals peace. It seduces even the gods, it humbles the wise. It wears many masks, and yet the world bows before it. The poor, no matter how clever, often go unheard. The rich, no matter how foolish, are praised. Gold can make the old seem youthful. Without wealth, even love forgets your name. When money leaves, so does family, friends, even lovers. But when it returns, they all come back. With these thoughts, sorrow overcame me, until Laghupatanaka brought me here to you. And remember this, all creatures, gods, animals, humans, eat only when the time is right. In the end, whether a king or a beggar, all one truly needs is a simple bowl of rice. Mantaraka replied, You, Hiranyaka, are clearly wise, and as they say, a wise friend does not despair when he must leave home. Knowledge alone is not enough, action makes it meaningful. Medicine only works when taken, wisdom only works when used. To the brave and wise, every land feels like home. Just as the lion rules the jungle with strength and will, so too must we claim new lands with effort and resolve. Fortune favors the energetic, like frogs drawn to water or birds to lakes. Friends and wealth follow those who act boldly. Fortune lives with the brave, kind, and purposeful. She adores those who seize the day. Even if she flees them, the joke is on her, but fortune avoids the lazy. Great knowledge cannot help those ruled by fear. Even with a lamp, a blind man finds nothing. Fate changes everything. A prince may become a beggar. The weak may triumph. The poor may rise, the rich may fall, because fate always turns. So never say, let no man leave his home. To the truly capable, all lands are home, because courage makes the whole world your home. Life shifts constantly, like a ball thrown to the ground. It bounces, then falls again. Youth and money, they're fragile, like bubbles in water. You blink, they're gone. There's a saying, everything passes, clouds, crops, false friends, even love and riches. Enjoyment doesn't last long if it's based on fleeting things. So, if you're lucky enough to have money, don't just hoard it. Use it, share it, and enjoy it. Money earned with 100 struggles, if not used, ends up in someone else's hands. Like bees toiling all day, only for someone else to enjoy the honey. And don't forget, fate has the final word. Whether at home, in battle, or in the wild. If it's meant to happen, it will. If it's not, it won't. You're healthy and at peace. That's no small thing. Peace of mind is real wealth. There's even a worse. If fate says your wealth will leave you, it will, no matter how hard you worked for it. There's a saying, a noble person may fall, but he bounces like a rubber ball. A coward, though, he falls and stays down like a lump of clay. This is what Somilaka learned deep in the jungle. If this story stirred your heart, if it made you smile, think, or simply pause, subscribe to Tales of Wisdom for more journeys into the soul of ancient stories. Tell us, do you believe in fate, or is it courage that shapes our destiny? Drop your thoughts in the comments, we'd love to hear them.